Welcome to Yacht Talk. We are at the Monaco Yacht Show to discover the state of the super yacht market with the CEO of Heesen Yachts, Arthur Brouwer. Will be joined as well by Jim Dixon, the creative director of Winch Design, to find out more about this exciting new concept they are launching with Heesen called the XV67. And of course, we'll take a tour of the Heesen booth. I'm delighted to welcome our first guest, the CEO of Heesen Yachts, Arthur Brouwer. Arthur, it's been a rather eventful year for the shipyard, so take us through what's happened over the last months.
Well, it has been a challenge. It has been an adventure, and we had a great start with our products. Then the invasion of Ukraine came. That impacted us in our client base. Commercially, it was very slow in the beginning of this year. That has rebounded, lucky as we are right now. And also our shipyard had some challenges to move away from the former shareholder towards a foundation. We're now 100% totally, fully Dutch owned.
Despite the crisis, despite the current climate of uncertainty, Heesen is always able to bounce back. What do you think is behind this resilience?
I think we have a very strong financial situations we always had. That means we can keep investing if the market is low, and we have the products ready when the market is high. So the workflow in our company always consists around 12 super yachts based on custom yachts or speculation yachts. It always has, let's say, been the case that we can sell the yachts after a couple of years with very healthy margins. Also, please take into account the market moves. There can be a very uptick market in the US and a little bit lower in the Middle East or in Europe, and then the US could be lower and so on and so forth. Because we operate globally and we always have stock to sell, I think we're able to counter all the hurdles we have. Now, in this particular case, this year we have a very full order book for years to come. Our deliveries go into 2025. That's very long for a shipyard. That means we're in a very good position to weather the storm if it comes.
So very strong activity for Heesen, but overall the super yacht market is holding up quite well despite the circumstances. Why do you think that is?
Because the intake for new ships in 2020, the last 6 months of 2020 and full 21 has been a record high. That means most of the shipyards in Europe are full in their order books. So that gives you a lot of work for the next 36 months.
You have alluded to it earlier, but the shipyard is in pretty good shape these days, isn't it?
Absolutely. We never have been in a shape like this. We're very independent financially. We're very independent in ownership. Also, we have never seen such an activity in the last 2 years. So that means we had to start up new spec boats to make them for sale again in the coming years. So we're pretty okay with this.
And the Monaco Yacht Show, back this year, without the masks, of course.
Without masks, yes.
Which is a relief.
Yeah, and showing off, if I may say so, Lucine, or 60-meter custom yacht, which won the prize of the best custom yacht in the world. We're very happy that she's here and we can show to all the brokers and potential clients of us. So this is a showcase for us, and it's great to be back and see the people live without the masks.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Arthur.
Merci.
What's happening this year at the Heesen booth? Let's find out by taking a tour, where we'll see that preparations are still underway to get Lucine, the star of the show, fully ready for everyone to enjoy.
So, welcome at Monaco Yacht Show 2022. Welcome to our stand, our Heesen stand. We are positioned at T-Central, at pole position, and with a brand new stand. To start with, at the wall we have an explanation of our portfolio, our brand, the series, the Smart Custom and the Full Custom. As you can see, we have a lot of models at the stand. It's always convenient to explain to a client what the boat is about. With the Craft in Holland, home of yacht building. Then, next to that, in the corner, on the left, we have a digital table with all our digital brochures and movies. A bar in the middle, and we have a fully integrated terrace to also be able to sit outside, of course. But there's more. We have this year our 60-meter full custom Lucene at our show in front of our stand, beautifully designed by Frank Lautmann of Omega Architects and the interior by Sino Design. And it's in fact beautifully prepared by the crew of the yacht, and it's completely ready to be visited by our brokers, potential clients, journalists, surveyors, suppliers, and we can all enjoy this week this very exclusive interior of Lucene. Thank you.
Our next guest is Jim Dixon, Creative Director of Winch Design. Jim, welcome back to Yacht Talk.
Thank you, Charlotte. Great to be here again.
Absolutely. So, this year, what's special is the fact that together with Heesen, Winch Design is launching an exciting concept design. It's called the XV67. What can you tell us about it?
Well, the XV67 is a development of a concept that we have put in place previously 1 or 2 years ago. Lots of development has gone into it. It's creating a new audience and a new market, we hope, in the explorer sector. And it's a crossover vessel, as we're coining the phrase. It's trying to be the best of a very purposeful super yacht platform, embodying everything that Heesen bring to that package, the performance innovations that everybody is familiar with, and the best of lifestyle in the interior that we're seeing requests from our clients for.
I think it's important to stress that it's not a continuation of the previous Explorer concept, is it?
It's very much a new concept altogether. We've done many changes, and what it certainly isn't, of course, is a repurposed commercial vessel and any kind of redefinition in that way. We've made some quite significant changes to that initial concept effort, particularly around the transom area and the tender garage. We had a very large tender garage originally for a chase boat or a fish boat, which we thought was maybe a little bit indulgent in terms of the benefit that it was giving. So we've actually now put the tenders up to an open main deck aft, where there's lots of space to carry big 10-meter tenders, personal submarine, sailing dinghies if the client wishes, with a heli platform. So we can build with or without the heli platform, and lots of capability there. So that will accommodate an Airbus 145, which is a big machine, big helicopter machine for this type of boat.
You have just listed some of its features, but what are, according to you, the most striking things, elements about it?
Well, she has a really dynamic, slightly muscular, with a forward stance, very distinctive exterior aesthetic design language, which we're very, very proud of. We've softened that a little since the first iteration, based on some feedback that we got from the audience. So again, we're trying to meet the demands of different types of clients. We're not trying to alienate those clients who traditionally would want a white boat. But similarly, we're trying to give it a rugged appearance that is befitting of the exploration that it might do.
But who is it for, really? Who would you think could be attracted to this new concept?
Well, we're certainly seeing shifts in the marketplace, and we're having lots of conversations, particularly around explorer yachts, and maybe more so with our younger clients. I think there's certainly a wave of the next generation of wealth coming through, and they want to go a little bit further afield. They're simply, more aspirational in where they want to travel to, and the adventures they want to get up to. So I think there's a market there and an audience which is really about getting out on the water, enjoying the water, and going further afield. And I would like to think that the brand of Heesen and Winch together, very strong brand which we've put right at the forefront of this concept, is also appealing to maybe that younger clientele.
Well, it all sounds very exciting. Thank you very much, Jim Dixon.
Thank you.
So that's it for episode 1 from the Monaco Yacht Show. 2 more to come, so stay tuned and remember, keep yachting.